Howdy, everybody. Good to see everybody here. Is everybody doing okay? Is everybody here got heat and water and doing okay? Going to run through the names real quick. Maria messaged me that she's on the way. She'll pop in a little bit. Hey, Patty, Merdul, and Holly again. Because Your Fish, Greg, Billie Jean, Sandy, howdy, Mike, howdy. Uh, Muppet, welcome. Let's see, who else? This requires remembering who you said hello to. Oop, it jumped on me. Wouldn't you know it? Big time. Big time. I hate that. Fish on. I think that's back where I was at there. Xanadu. Holly, I already said hello, but you need two of them. Punchy Paints, you need a bunch of them. Howdy, Pam. I think it's Lori, Loery, or you have to sound that out for me, please. I just got my notification, so I must be live. Pose, which I think is Posiwi. I'm pretty sure it is. I don't know that for a fact, but I think it's my buddy Posiwi. Craig Bodrak, Lil Tastic, and Mike again. Snowing there. Well, this is what I'm dealing with, guys. This old cat has just got over being sick, and she survived another bout of whatever. So she may knock my camera down, but what I'm trying to do today specifically is, yeah, and I think she moved something, is to prop it up and be able to use my, yeah, she did knock something down, because it was working fine, to be able to use my, yeah, that thing. Let's see if that'll stay there. I doubt it. Don't, Holly. Get in. Go on, get in. Get, Holly, please. Jesus, she laid down. Okay, come on. Come on. I make enough mistakes myself. I can see if you guys can see me, I know I'm scooted way over, but pretend you're interested in looking at that saltwater tank. Yeah, I can actually read the chat and be back here and not do the looking at my nose kind of thing and all that. So, but I think that the chat jumped on me again. No, there it goes. Hey, Skippers. I'm assuming sound is all right because no one said that my lips are moving and they can't hear me. Yazi wants up here because I told him that Pam might be on. He knows her schedule. He knows she's on tonight. She's not on there yet. See? She's not on there yet. It's crazy how they know. Good. Thanks, Skipper. Big Tank Hank coming in there. So, BTW, welcome. I need to talk to you about the Dragon Puffers, Brian. I can just say on here, I noticed yesterday that they were having a disagreement, and the little guy, which is what we've always thought was the male, Sterling, was given the bigger one, Carrot, hell, literally chasing her around and biting her on the butt and stuff. And so, of course, I got in there, blew the whistle and got my net and got in there, and he kept wanting to go back, but I got him a good pop on the butt or two. Not really hurting the fish or anything, but enough to scare him. So he left her alone for a while. I fed him good then, fed him early. And in a little bit, I looked back, and she was going over to him, starting it back up. So I thought that's probably might be what happened to start with. They don't have any marks on them, any cuts or fins missing or anything like that. Hey, Eric, welcome. So I don't know. I don't know if that's their love play or what that is, but it looked like it would have hurt. You know, they can bite through anything, but they didn't hurt each other. They were just pretty intense on chasing and all that. Hey, Craig. So any advice, I would greatly appreciate it, Brian, here or, in message, like we usually message, it doesn't matter. So, is everybody here warm and have water and all that? Yeah, well, Yazi's with me. And there's that there's that little cat back. Holly, if you knock this, Yazi, stop. Yazi, put her down. Get down. Get down, Holly. Nope, she won't go. So Yazi has to go. Sorry, guys. It's like living with a bunch of animals. Well, Yazi was with me, but Holly, the cat, came back and jumped up again. So, again, not hardly anybody's talking. Bad Yazi. Hey, Nola. I saw your post for your huge, I think it was on Facebook, for all of that ridiculousness around your house. That's a lot of snow. A lot of snow. Holly said she didn't do it. My mother always said the first one that said that was usually the one. So I made it a point after that not to ever say anything. Well, I decided to remod you. You weren't for like 12 hours or something, but it seems to mean an awful lot to you to mod on a bunch of different channels. So he knows I'm giving him crap. My fish tanks, John. I'm glad you are a mod. Glad you are a mod. We always need help. You all guys are a great team. I never talk about that, but you all really cover each other and fill in and all that. I wonder if Anthony, I bet he's having to work a lot with the weather. I just thought about that. The cable. Yeah, I bet he's having to do a bunch of pole climbing today. Geek boy. Holly, if you hit my camera stand, we're going to have a tussle here. You want to be like me? Well, I counted all of them that I knew about, and I had 33. There's a number for you. And when I got up to 27, I don't know, a year ago or something, I bowed out down to like 21 or 22 because they really didn't need me. And there were certainly better mods there than me. One of them was multi-tank addiction, but it was just people, friends like that, and they really didn't need me. Pam squalled and kicked forever, like 3 days, so I decided to stay there. See if she's paying attention. Sandy, have you gone live yet? I don't think so. I know you've been up on panels. Hey, Lori. Lori's a good one with, LOL. That's all right. I recorded it all. It's all right. Blackmail. You're still a mod at KG. Yeah. Well, I am too. I just don't get over there much. And last week? No, last week. I don't know what happened this week. Something's happened that I don't get there as much. And of course, Candy's there. Candy told me she started with them. That's where she got her first ranch. I'm sure that's not a state secret or anything, but so she is very, very good friends with them, of course, and they're wonderful people. Lisa maybe a little more than John. No, I love to give John crap, like he loves to give it to everybody else. But yeah, they're an awesome channel. But they've got a bunch of mods. It's just everybody doesn't show up every week. So, but I was going to go week before this and week before last, and I had a Wi-Fi problem, so the chat wouldn't load. Just them talking at the top. So I let Lisa know that, and she said no problem. So she said they'd put it all back on you, Eric. They call you out. I couldn't even super chat them. I didn't have anything below the picture up top, but it was Wi-Fi. Oh, I can't see notifications. I Kill Pretty Things. Does anybody follow that channel? I'm sure they do. I Kill Pretty Things. I'm subbed to them because they're subbed to me. They may be watching, but they just posted a video. It's a pretty cool channel. It's not what it sounds like. Hey, Brian. Good to see you. Great to see you. I know you've been having some outages. think I saw that on Facebook. I've been asking everybody if they have heat and if they have water. What's your situation up there? Peplin's, not everybody knows. Peplin is Brian and Gnarly is Bryce. Bryce, you're down south, but that doesn't mean anything. John and Lisa got me started on YouTube, so I try to be, yeah. Oh, yeah. First channel I started watching. Well, I didn't ask to be a mod there. I just went there a couple of times, and like the second or third time, it wasn't the first, but second or third time I went, and I really liked their channel. And I, commented on that and said that. So I don't know if Candy asked them or if John just decided to punish me for talking to him. I don't know. But John made me a mod. I was surprised. So, but yeah, I love their channel. Awesome website. Awesome. 19 here. We need more likes, I think. Brian, did you answer? I can read it, but it doesn't slow it down for me. It's like reading a large print book. It's actually magnified. Guess I could show. Well, you guys can see the edge of it right there. It's just one of those magnification screens. I had it a little better than that before Holly put her butt in my setup. Fish and Floral, another great channel that I am subscribed to. You had 4-foot drifts blocking me in the house that I had to dig out. Yep. Uh-oh. Yazzie, remember what happens when you chase Dharma? Yazzie's going to spank your butt. Leave her alone. Never learn. Miss most of the bad stuff was just cold. Okay, but you have heat, don't you? That's what I think I saw you post. It was cold, but I didn't want to ask you out in public like this if you had heat. I think it was Facebook. People tend to post more on Facebook when there's a crisis or something going on like this. And I'm not sure why, but they really do. I guess it's a constant medium, and you don't have to live stream and all that. Doesn't take as much power, that's for sure. Learning to keep fish. I know, right, Holly? I've got my heat still sitting on 72, but I'm sitting here in a jacket. I finally gave up and couldn't stand myself anymore and took my weekly shower earlier. I put on a jacket. And yes, I have on pants, Pam. My usual black, whatever they are, basketball material stuff. All's fine for you. Oh, okay. No, I saw you didn't post on Facebook that it was cold or something. Never mind. I'm probably confused. You're right. You are right. Sandy, thank you for commenting on my video. I saw that earlier. Very nice. Sometimes it just takes a word or two, and it means a lot. Cindy's a dear friend anyway. Anywho, hey Deborah. Deborah commented too. Thank you, Deborah. That was great advice you gave, and I think I commented back. I think I did and sent it, but it was great advice. I just don't find myself in a situation to do that with this fish. So I've got a little platinum clownfish. That's what's up there in that. Where is it? Gosh, in that specimen container. I'm changing the water in it 2 or 3 times a day, but I don't know what's wrong with him. It's like a wasting thing, and I definitely am not as comfortable treating saltwater fish. Some things are the same, exactly the same. Ick, worm, some of those things. Hey, Mark, welcome. Good to see you. I hope your worm and your tanks are good. Do I sell it? No, but I give some away sometimes. If you want some, just email me. And I don't dare try to move this thing and type in there. But I think Sandy has my email, and maybe Skipper. I know Maria does, because she's usually the first one to post it, but not the only one like in giveaways. So I don't know if I've seen Chevy fish today. She's probably in here and probably said hi to me. But I don't know if I've seen her today. I know she lives in Chicago area. Andy's Fish Room. Anyone want to send their fish tuber stickers to Northern Ireland? Well, I'm sure there are people. Do you have stickers to send back? What's in it for us? Hey, Mississippi Hippie, how are you doing? I thought I saw her in there. I lurked for just a little bit in there, but I was trying to get up and going. I didn't roll out of bed till a little bit late for me, like 11:30. But old people can do what they want most of the time, so that's what I did. Hey, Colette. It looks like Skipper already skipped out too. Hey, I'm good. Hope you are too. Good. Got heat and your fish are okay and all that. There are a lot of people that are losing fish. It's really sad. Of course, they have to put their family and their warm-blooded pets first. They prioritize. So, thank you, Skipper. Thought I was going to get to fire you again for a second. I posted on Facebook, I think, or Instagram, one of the other things that in Texas, a lady that has fish, it wasn't anybody I recognized, but some of you guys and ladies may know who it is, that they had black mollies, and they had, that room wasn't heated, but some rooms were. But anyway, they lost their electric and they lost their water. It froze. People down there are not used, over there, not used to dripping water. We are here in Tennessee. Um, hey, Royal Fish, good to see you. I saw something you were doing a collab with somebody, and I saw that, and I meant to save that for later. In fact, I might have. So. But yeah, she posted a video actually, and then a follow-up video on TikTok, and then somebody shared it to Facebook. That's what it was. But her tank has glass on the top of it, like an inch of glass, ice, inch of ice. Holly, please just pass on through. Come on, go over there. Holly, you know you're right in front of the camera. You don't care though, do you? You don't even care. Lay down right there. Yeah. Holly, don't. No. Now come on. I don't mean to be rude, but she's about to knock my camera and my magnifier down. Go on, you can come back later. She's pissed now. We don't get that here, Mark, because we have the TVA, the Tennessee Valley Authority, and we got bukus, bunches, a lot of dams, the Tennessee River, and our electric is cheap compared to other places, ridiculously cheap, and then they sell a lot. And Bob, if you can show the Jack Dempsey fish you have, I still have that urge to get some. I will. Remind me in a little bit, and I will get other people sometimes ask, so I'm happy to. So I'm writing down JD right here because I won't remember it. Hey, Carrie, welcome. I hope you're in Texas, right? Or no? No. I say no, and she will be. I think you're up above Texas, like Ohio or somewhere. That may be worse up there. 150 gallons of nasty chip on the back corner of the glass near the bottom. It has chipped back to the silicone, only just, well, it got away from me there. Don't dare touch it. I think you're asking if people would use it. If that's what you're asking, my opinion, I've never sealed a tank, and I never will seal one. Just not going to do it. Wouldn't trust myself. But if it's chipped to the silicone, I wouldn't. And depending on, I think you said it was a 150. That's a whole lot to expect a 1/8 inch thick piece of silicone to hold, if that's what you were asking. But yeah, a lot of people lose their electric, their power, and the Holly left a hair on my coffee cup. Gross. Here she comes back. Heifer, I'm going to get you. Go on. Psst. Holly, go on. Here, you want a drawer to get in? Come here. Come on. Look here. There's a drawer. Jump in this drawer. Look at how cool this is. Nope, she doesn't want it. She's have a sinus infection. Ed, you keep a sinus infection. You have them all the time. That's about 4 or 5 since I've known you. Holly, please. Down, honey. Come here. Look. Look at that drawer. Check that out. Isn't that cool? Nobody's been in there before either. Yep. There you go. I think she's going to fall for it. I don't have an Emperor Angel. I had a, what was that angel? Yeah, maybe it was an Emperor. Sorry. It's a big one too. Somebody brought it back, and also that squirrelfish and a couple others. And I got, they were expensive still, but I got good deals on them. Yeah, usually precludes it is. Yazzie's trying to find Holly in the drawer now. He's so cute. He's not tall enough to see him. But yeah, I lost mine, and I think it was from the puffer. The puffer passed, and I don't know why. It hadn't been sick. Water, all this stuff. Water parameters were fine. But I didn't see it one night, and the next day I did water changes, and I saw it. It was underneath some of the rocks, and it was dead. I got it up, and after the water changed, the angelfish started acting weird, and I checked my parameters again. I always do before and after, so I know what's going on. And hey, I hate stupid people, and they were still fine, so everything was fine that I could check. So the next day I found the angel dead, so I determined not to get any more of those big fish because you get so attached to them. Not salt water anyway. I've only kept salt for 2 years, not even 2.5 years. Larry is saying hello to everybody, and everybody's saying hello to Ed. Are you still Hollywood Ed, or has Amy taken that title from you, Ed? I know Skipper is, what is that little place outside of Hollywood? Beverly Hills. Skipper's Beverly Hills. He's working his way up the road. He's Beverly Hills Skipper. I said it in Rico Stan's live stream last night. I went to bed late the night before, and Skipper was on a live stream. I got up and he was on a live stream, a different one. I left to go volunteer and came back like six hours later, in the evening, and he was in Rico's. So that was 3 that I knew of, that I just happened to see within a 24-hour period. And I'm sure there were others. Are you talking about your pictures, Pam? Your drawings? Did I have anything to be sent? Oh, yeah. If you've got a sinus infection, they may want to give you an antibiotic because of your heart problems. That goes back and forth all the time. Talk about things changing in the fish hobby. That's happened so many times with dental, sinus, that kind of stuff with people. Like I have a prolapsed mitral valve, and if I forgot to take my pre-medications, my antibiotics, they wouldn't even clean my teeth, and now they don't even give antibiotics for that. Not the dentist I go to here in Tennessee. So it's back and forth, but it's like fish keeping. It always changes, so don't settle in too well. Always. You have a drawing of the pigeon coming, Bob. Oh, cool. I like the birds. I saw a cool thing on YouTube about the passenger pigeons. I was up late, that's why I slept late. About how they've got some of the passenger pigeons, that are in museums and stuff, and they're going to try to bring the species back, or a variant of it. I didn't see what Steph said. See, you guys definitely have the upper hand, because I'm afraid to touch. It sucks out the other side, but I am afraid to use it. I'll use it on you, Ed. I'll do it for you. It's just a nasal lavage. I'd be happy to do it. I'd be glad to do it. Oh, Rob 93. Yep. See you, Craig. Took his break with us. That was nice. Navage. That's not right, is it, Mike? Pam, how did it work out like that? It's definitely not right. Mm-hmm. Ed, and I'm not even going to guess what he told you to put in there. Sometimes they want you to put a little salt, and sometimes they want cold water, sometimes they want warm water. I even knew one ENT doctor that wanted me to, I never did one on myself, and I'm not going to, I'm like you, wanted me to put an antibiotic in it. Knew I was a nurse, of course, knew me from the hospital. I'm like, I'm not squirting that stuff up my nose. Yep. Yep. That's the way it's always been for me, Mark. And I can't take forget the classification of drugs. They reduce the preload in the heart. Anyway, I've tried to take those before, so I'd rather just have the valve flop when I lay down. Hey, Brandon. Howdy, howdy. Good to see you. See, today's Wednesday. So Brandon and Vanessa will be on Friday. I think it's 7 or 7:30, and that's probably not even right, either one. But hey, Rob. Rob comes on after me. That's how I know it's Wednesday, because he hangs out with us a little while. Who's your guest today, Rob, or is it a state secret? 6. Okay, Brandon and Vanessa are on at 6. I told you it was probably wrong. People have been asking me in streams a little bit, not much, but since I've been helping the other Brandon, Saunier, I think is Brandon's name, the Canadian Brandon, with the Fish Tubers notifications schedules that people schedule themselves. People ask me who goes next or what's the schedule, or I don't know. I don't even remember when I'm supposed to go. My phone reminds me. So I don't know. I just put on there what people tell me, but I honestly don't know. Craig, what's Craig's name? He's, see, I can't even remember his channel or his last name, but he used to go before me at 5, and he hasn't been streaming lately, so he says he's going to start back. He put it on the schedule on FishTubers. So I was looking forward to him today, but then he messaged and, or maybe put it on the board there on FishTubers and said his power was off and on, so he wasn't going to try. Mark, you liked those tanks, didn't you? Those are pretty cool. Pretty cool things. Not something you see in most FishTubers channels. Yazzie just tore up my coffee napkin that I dropped, but he's happy and occupied, and Holly's gone behind the drawer, so that's good. Big M. It's what Rico calls you, so I may say Big M. I say Merdul, but I don't think that's right. He's away from his keys. Or promoting Affleck. I'm not sure. That's a big jug of coffee. It's actually just 2 mugs. I think one would have been enough. How's the sound? Because I have that screen. Vicky's a bit cold, but they're getting used to it. Everyone's doing good at 59 degrees. Did Rob say who his guest was? Does he have a link, Skipper? I'm going to make Skipper work. Try to get some work out of him. I guess y'all can hear me okay. Rob, can you hear me? I can't get anybody to talk to me. I've got that big screen in front of me, but I think it probably echoes, so it's probably better. Good, Deborah, thank you. Yep. I don't speak very loudly. Rob's aquarium room said he hears me, so 5 for Mike. Awesome, awesome. I don't even want to think how cold it is in Canada. Lori said loud and clear. They both said they could. They both, 2 Robs said they could hear me, Geek Boy. Yeah. At least 2 of them can. And a bunch of other people. That dead air, that's what I love. Not when I'm doing a stream, but when I'm in a stream. It's so cool to just doze off a little bit and wait till the next thing's said. Pretty cold, Sandy. Pretty cold. Rob 93's yelling. He said, I can hear you. Huh? Huh? Amy's not in here. She's gone missing. I bet she had to go to work today. I hope not, because the roads are terrible. I think of Amy every time, even when I'm not on my stream, that my chair squeaks because it aggravates her. That might be why she's not here. I don't know. I don't know. I know one thing, Ed. I'm glad that Ginger Graves and Tiffany didn't try to drive to Chattanooga. They might have got here okay, but I think they'd been hard pressed to get back up Mont Eagle Mountain and going across the plateau. I didn't put the link out there. I just realized, and I had it on the tip of my thumb. Let's see if it's still there. Let's see if it's still there. Probably not. Well, what about that? What about that? It held it all that time. If anybody wants to come up, that would be fine. And so far, we're only going to look at Jack Dempsey's. Might go by and look at that Guppy Endler Guppy and see how it looks after 6 or 8 hours. Oh, I know. I've never seen a truck run wild up there or get away and have to go up one of those traps or whatever they're called to stop them, but there are videos of them doing it up there. Yeah, and it's definitely a lot worse coming back or coming from Nashville toward Chattanooga than it is going the other way. I've done it in snow, and it is definitely worse coming this way. Here's somebody. Let's see who it is. You're not allowed up here. Nice try.
Hello. I don't have my camera plugged in, but that's okay. I don't need my camera. Yossi! Yossi!
He must have slunk out of here and didn't answer. If he can hear you wherever he's at, he'll be here pretty quick. He tore that napkin up and left. I know he's not in the cat litter pan because I did it right before I went live. Hey, Dave. Ooh, that's scary, Deborah.
I'm so happy I finally got to the post office. It's been like a month. I've had some of this stuff sitting here forever because I haven't been to the post office. I haven't been to town at all. But yay, everything's sent. Everybody
Awesome.
that's been waiting patiently or impatiently, you got stuff on the way. But I ended up with 2 extra calendars, so I guess I'll give them away tonight.
All right, Rob. Rob's got to get camera ready. He's got to go here and make up. We'll see you soon, Rob. Here goes the neighborhood. Yep. You said it. Yep. Pam, you've got a dress at some point, you know, because you go live tonight.
I know. I got some water heating up right now to take a shower.
How do you heat up shower water?
It's kind of like camping. I heat up the water, about a 5-gallon bucket of water, and then I take a cup into the shower with me in the hot water and like wash my hair and everything, and then rinse off and then take whatever's left in the bucket and pour it over my head. So it's kind of like camping.
Yeah. I've been doing like that for my water bill was $160 a month before last, and today it was $106. They just opposed the numbers, but that's $54 saved just by. So I have a lot of tanks, a lot of water, and I can listen. I can lurk to YouTube or something while I'm in the shower if the water's not running. So there you go. Hey,
calendar with the buffalo. Well, it's got a buffalo in it, I think.
Melvin, awesome to see you. What did that say? Mark said he's coming to sleep.
Yep, that's it, Deborah. You got to do what you got to do. And right now I'm boiling water, so I'm just doing it. I got to go get a bunch tomorrow, though, because I got to do my tanks. So I'm going to start in the morning and just start hauling water and getting the tanks done.
I'm caught up till Friday, unless something happens.
Hey, Mel. But yeah, I think I'll give away the other 2. I think I've got everybody that won the calendars. I think I got everybody sent today. So, and I didn't think I'd have any extra, but I got 2 more. So I'm just going to give them away.
That's what I was doing. but the camera, it would make too much sense if I could put it like this.
Myrtle, you got a calendar coming today too.
Oh, let's see if it'll
Yours.
back against. Maybe it'll stay. No, I have to do like that. Meant to earlier, Bryce, I'm so sick with you. No,
Just say you won.
I'm planning on sitting with him, and I've been trying to decide what their shots, whether to breed them in with those 6 females, or put him in there, or put them in the 180. And I've decided, come here, baby. You hear Pam? Pam's been calling you. Where'd you go?
Hey, Yazzie.
There he is.
Yazzie.
There's the camera. He's looking for you. There it is. You can't.
Except I don't have my picture up right now, Yazzie.
He hears you though. Yep.
Bob.
Yeah.
Kent's Fish asked, Bob, can I send you some rainbows one day?
Who's asked? They want?
Kent Fish wants to know if he can send you rainbows someday.
Rainbow fish? Rainbow cichlids?
He didn't say.
Oh, good, Deborah. Well, not good that you can't get out to work, but good that you'll be on my stream.
Cooper. How many people in here? 45. Yeah. Yeah, I see he's looking all over for you. He thinks you're down in the desk. He's muted. Yeah, I see.
Well, you guys got to come on tonight because I didn't get a guest, so I'm not on top of it.
Right.
You saw my new rule, Pam. I go to it at 1 now. I come off YouTube at 1. Skipper. That's my go. No, laying in the bed till 11 o'clock. My family thinks I'm getting over something. Or something. I missed my great nephew's birthday dinner from a Saturday night extravaganza.
Murdo, I have 10 tanks.
10 eggs from all those eggs you got out of there?
No, somebody asked how many tanks I have. And I said 10. They're also asking you and Pam.
Tags.
Tanks.
Tanks, Bob, tanks.
Well, I'm hearing just fine. He's just got eaten supper or something. I can't understand him. Rico Stan did that to me one night. He said, "What's for supper?" When I was drinking coffee. And I have. You go first, Pam.
I don't even know how many I have still up because I've been slowly taking some of them down. But I got to set up another one here pretty quick. I want to set up a blackwater tank.
That'd be different.
How many that have water fish in them? It was 53, but it's about 60 now. 58, 59, 60. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 13 to set up. So I don't need any tanks.
It was nice today. It got up to like 22. But it's supposed to be something like -5 or so tonight. So that kind of sucks.
Ooh, yeah, that's going to suck.
Somebody wanted to see Sandy. I think it's mine. Man, I'm knocking my own screen down. It's all right, baby Yazzie. Things cheap, flimsy. Skipper needs to share that popcorn.
I was actually eating some.
Yeah.
They'll hold me over till dinner.
Yeah. Let's see. It's 1:45. So we're gonna look at the Jack Dempsey's, and we're gonna look at Sandy. Sandy the snake. He may not, and he's on my list of things to do today. And one of them is to let him out into the tank he's been sitting down in, which is a 40 breeder. Here's the rainbow fish, the male, and I think he's actually got some action going with that little platinum parrot because he's all colored up and the little parrot's in the skull there. So I'm not sure. That's definitely a little girl there. So I don't know. He may have found him under. Yeah, she's got her tube down too. So who knows? So I may have some rainbow liquid platinum parrot something's. Take a quick look on the way to the snake at that fish. You all can't see anything.
Oh, I'm going to be out of range for a minute because I got to make some coffee.
And talk about it. We can talk about it. I don't see the adult fish at all. Let me put you down. You don't have to walk, but stay with me. You'll get a whipping from those cats. On the glass. Okay. There. I just saw her. She's back there and just joined up with the other two adults. Yeah. If she comes over, we'll look at her in a minute. Maybe if I take the camera off of them, I doubt that her. You ever have a fish have velvet, Skipper?
What's that?
You ever have a fish have velvet? Well, see, you need to check out my video today because I have a fish with velvet and how to treat it. It's back with a gazillion babies and its sister and its baby. So I'm treating everybody.
I'll check that out.
She doesn't look much better. It's the one that's kind of waddly there and clamping her fins.
Mm.
And the middle is still chasing her, but I want to treat him too. That one there doesn't have it yet. But yeah, that's what velvet looks like. I think it's ick sometimes, but it's not. These guys would all be covered if it were ick that quick. So, all right. Yep. I don't see velvet as much where people don't know what it is. It was real common when I was a kid. It was just the thing they all got.
I might have seen that whenever I first started into the fish thing when I was a teenager.
Yeah.
Like right now, because it's like a selfie film, and
It looks, well, kind of. It looks like ick, and you want to make it be ick, but oh gosh, but it's not really. It's not. It's a whole different thing. Let me turn this camera around, so y'all are not looking at me. This last 10 minutes. It's more like we used to call it gold dust disease. I think that's what we called it. Crap. That sounded like a Falstaff beer that Pam opened to me.
Yeah.
It must sound like coffee. The snake isn't out, Mike. Let's see here what I read on here. I always keep supply of treats. Yeah, treats, ick, uh,
I see it.
velvet,
Velvet.
yeah, gold dust disease. Yeah, treats velvet, gold dust disease, and it's just ick X. Not all of them treat velvet, so you have to be careful. I've got Super X and XYZ and other things, but you have to really read and see what it treats it.
Hmm.
But yeah, Sandy's not out tonight. He's in his burrow. It is a he. But I'm going to leave this little town. Take the lid off of one of my other 40 breeders and put on here and weight it down good. But I'm going to leave the lid off of the thing he's in now. And so he can go back in there and we'll take a lot of that stuff out, clean his place real good. But the heating pad is attached to the little habitat that he came with from me. So if he wants to go in there and get on the heating pad, he can. But I'll be able to put his light up on top of here. It's not a heat lamp anyway. It's just a lamp. That's not warm at all. Can't even tell there's a light in there. So that's my plan. And I'm going to
Ed
get
wants to know if next time you guys go to Atlanta, if we can stop at Bucky's gas station.
whose gas station?
Bucky's gas station.
I never have cared for Bucky. Ed.
He's messing with you.
Let's see. And Bryce wanted to see. I don't see any Yazzie prints in the litter. How about that? If I put a lid on either one of them, that old cat won't use it. I'd rather leave the lid off than pick up after the cat. Oh, look at you guys. They all disappear. How about that? How about that? I think I've got some food open.
Hey, Edgar.
Hi, Edgar.
Howdy, Edgar.
Ed says they sell Bucky beaver nuggets that are delicious.
Yeah. Probably ban somebody or something. Like that.
There used to be when I lived in Portland, I'd drive by this stripper bar that was called the Beaver's Inn. Oh,
You worked at a strip bar?
in Portland. Portland's different. Portland has like a stripper bar on every corner. I swear to God. And like Seattle has like a coffee shop on every corner, but Portland has a stripper bar on every corner.
Look at that. Not one fish visible. And there's probably. I'm trying, Bryce. Who's thinking about getting some of these, one or two of these? Pam, I know you're eager to move them on. There's Mama. You pretty girl. I'm going to name the Jaguar cichlid that came from Ginger's place, Row. There they come out. There's food up there, doofus. Go up there and get your food.
Oh, this coffee's good.
I know.
I bet you has some cinnamon in it.
Huh? Oh, I don't have anything in it. I'm trying to decide when Bob's done, if I hurry up and take a shower, and I can maybe make it over to the liquor store and buy a small bottle.
Oh, I figured you already went.
No, I didn't stop by there. I need to.
There they come.
I had to wait and see how much I spent at the post office, which was over $100. But I think I still have enough left to get a small bottle.
I hope Bryce is, yeah, there he goes. Yeah, Ed, we can go there if you want to. I'm beginning to wonder if we're ever going to make it to Atlanta again. Beginning to wonder.
Oh my gosh, when I lived in Texas, this little town in Texas had a population of 600 people, and there was like 10 churches in town. Not kidding either.
Oh, yeah. It's the way it is here pretty much.
In Montana, there's casinos on every corner. Just, you can tell how places are, I guess, by what kind of businesses seem to be everywhere.
All right, Bryce. See if you can see them now. We've got everything stirred up.
Irish cream and Kahlua, yeah. Bailey's is really good in coffee too, but it's too expensive. But I can grab a Fireball. Fireball's pretty good in coffee.
There are blue ones and goldish ones. I like the gold ones. They're better. Yep. And those are all the same spawn. They're just all different sizes. So let me know, Bryce. And show the newly named row, and then that we should be about out of time. Do we need to get a hashtag for row 93?
She carries one and
We
two
can do
max.
hashtag Stripper Bob.
Huh?
We'll do hashtag Stripper Bob.
Sounds good. It's a little long. She's so silly. When I turn my back, she comes out. Not that time. All right, guys. As of your P station, looks like it needs some work. All right. Thank y'all for showing up. Thank you, moderators and members, and everybody that came to talk or alert. Stripper Bob? I thought you said Skipper Bob.
No, Stripper Bob. It's too late. You already said that sounded good.
Yeah. Most of you, Pam may know. She knows. I did have to dance at my tuition in college. That's what I did. Yep. It wasn't stripping dancing, but it was dancing. I used to bust it out. You think I'm kidding? I'll send you a picture, Pam.
Oh no. Don't.
It's just me when I'm young in a Speedo bathing suit at the beach, but you would never think I would have been thin enough or something like that. But I did. So, all right, guys, Stripper Bob it is. Why did you bring those memories back, damn it? Oh, now I'm depressed as hell. All right. Chip and Bob. No. No. I never made it to the big times. There she is. Look what a beautiful girl. And that gold is really shiny. Yeah. I've got the top all blacked out with plants, so she's not so skittish. Beautiful. That's Roe. Everybody knows Roe. Yep. All right, guys. I'll see you over there in a second. Thanks.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.